Fiction is art and art is the triumph over chaos. To celebrate a world that lies spread out around us like a bewildering and stupendous dream. The need to write comes from the need to make sense of one's life and discover one's usefulness. For lovers, touch is metamorphosis. All the parts of their bodies seem to change, and they seem to become something different and better. Literature has been our salvation. Literature has inspired and guided lovers, routed despair, and can perhaps in this case save the world. She cried for herself. She cried because she was afraid that she herself might die in the night, because she was alone in the world, because her desperate and empty life was not an overture but an ending. And through it all she could see was the rue. Everything outside was elegant and savage and fleshy. Everything inside was slow and cool and vacant. It seemed a shame to stay inside. These stories seem at times to be stories of a long-lost world when the city of New York was still filled with a river light, when you heard the Benny Goodman quartets from a radio in the corner stationery store, and when almost everybody wore a hat. Long ago, when they first invented the atomic bomb, people used to worry about its going off and killing everybody. But they didn't know that mankind has enough dynamite right in his guts to tear the fucking planet to pieces. The world that was not mine yesterday now lies spread out at my feet, a splendor. I seem, in the middle of the night, to have returned to the world of apples, the orchards of heaven. Perhaps I should take my problems to a shrink, or perhaps I should enjoy the apples that I have, streaked with color like the evening sky. Homesickness is absolutely nothing. 50% of the people in the world are homesick all the time. You don't really long for another country. You long for something in yourself that you don't have, or haven't been able to find. There is something universal about being stood up in a city restaurant between 1 and 2, a spiritual no man's land, whose blasted trees, entrenchments, and rat holes we all share, disarmed by the gullibility of our hearts. A lonely man is a lonesome thing, a stone, a bone, a stick, a receptacle for Gilby's gin, a stooped figure sitting at the edge of a hotel bed, heaving copious sighs like the autumn wind. If there is anybody I detest, it is weak-minded sentimentalists, all those melancholy people who, out of an excess of sympathy for others, miss the thrill of their own essence and drift through life without identity, like a human fog, feeling sorry foe. Literature has been the salvation of the damned. Literature has inspired and guided lovers, routed despair, and can perhaps in this case save the world. All literary men are Red Sox fans. To be a Yankee fan in a literate society is to endanger your life.